Do your clients really understand the threat landscape that's going on right now? And are you doing everything that you can to make sure that they understand that and are educated around what's really going on today? That's why a cybersecurity risk assessment is so important. It's the tool that we use to help educate our customers so that they can make the best business decision possible for their company on how to manage those risks. So a cybersecurity risk assessment is a platform that we will do an analysis on the customer's environment, their infrastructure, really to try and drill down and analyze what their risk really looks like, so we can present that information to them, tell them some stories about the most likely ways they were going to be hacked from the standpoint of being the hacker. So with that information, we're able to tell and curate these stories almost like a detective would analyze a crime scene to show them the most likely ways that they're going to be hacked. If you don't provide a cybersecurity risk assessment to your customers, one, they're not going to have the information that they know to really make that business decision. One of the things I like to talk about all the time is just the way it's weird to me that most business owners put more research into what they're having for lunch that day than what they're doing for their own IT and how they choose their IT provider. So part of helping them make that decision is by providing that information that's contained in the CSRA so that they have that and can make the best business decision for them moving forward. Why do you need to start performing CSRAs for your customers? You need to start performing these because without the information on why they need the services that you're providing, you're never going to be able to tell them or convince them to make that decision and make that choice. At that point, it all comes down to price. Most MSPs can all do that same stuff, the regular, normal, day-to-day support stuff the same way. The differentiator these days is making sure that your customers, one, understand that cybersecurity is something that they do need to understand and recognize and make a decision on, and two, providing them with a solution on how they can manage that risk. That's going to be the thing that sets you apart from the other MSPs that are out there having those conversations with your prospects and your clients. So now that you know why you need a CSRA and need to be presenting these to your clients, let's get started on how to actually create those. Really, it comes down to gathering data. And you can use as much or as little as needed. There's certain baselines that we recommend that we'll go into, but you want to gather as much information. I use the analogy of the crime scene investigators and the detectives. Your crime scene investigation is the data that you're collecting, the evidence that's at that crime scene that is going to tell you the ways that that client or that prospect is most likely to be hacked. You're going to take that information, put it together, and then tell them some stories about what the hackers are going to see, because really, these days, that's what's going on. The hackers are doing the same things you're doing in that CSRA. They're getting into that customer's environment. They're poking around before they even know that they're there, gathering that information and figuring out the way that they're going to attack. Now that you know how to get started, we're going to talk about how you can use that to close more deals. We're going to talk about that a little bit in the next video. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe. We'll see you soon.